Welcome back to another great episode of Careful Boys, where we are currently
off the record.
Very nice.
Off the record.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Alright, we got our friend AC in the Discord who asked a pretty cool question I thought was interesting.
Are we finally gonna talk about who is the hottest Asian man alive right now? Go!
I mean, now we have.
No, I'm just kidding.
We could do that.
No, I don't want it.
That was for the next one, but we can do that now.
No.
We might as well.
It's just funny. It's just funny for like a joke, for like a 3-minute joke, but I don't want 20 minutes of it.
Can we do
Wait, so you don't want to do that?
Can we talk about how Simu Liu is like technically the first Asian actor ever?
Technically.
What is happening?
Let's just go back to the first topic.
Yeah,
Which one was that one?
What is it? He didn't ask it yet. I fucked it up.
So this is the one that AC wanted to know. What is your relationship with your partner's family?
Oh. Do you hate them?
Yeah.
Okay, I want to tell you guys something. My mom says that when you choose your partner for long term, and if you plan on marrying them, she goes, look at their family. You're marrying their family. And then she goes, and then it's like, can you be a part of their family too? And I was like, damn, that's some profound shit. How do you even know this stuff when you had a horrible marriage and you're divorced and you fucking suck at relationships?
You know what I tell people actually? You know what I tell? I actually tell people you marry your coworkers, and you're actually you marry your coworkers and you work for your family. That's what I tell people, and I think that's why it's so important.
And that's why people have no hope.
And that's why everyone cheats at the workplace.
No, the reason why I say that is because people, when they have problems with their spouse, who do they ask advice? Their coworkers.
Okay.
If your coworkers are dumb as fuck and they don't have good relationships, they're gonna fuck your shit up. And
That's
the
true.
other way around too.
That's true.
If your significant other isn't a hustler and you're trying to be really entrepreneurial, they're gonna bring you down.
How many people?
Because you're bouncing ideas on. They're your soundboard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many people have ruined their relationships because they have an idiot group of friends
That's very
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
that give them the shittiest advice?
Stupidest advice ever.
But I'm gonna give him one more chance though.
You get 2 black guys, but maybe next time you won't have. You can't. It's biologically impossible to have 3 black guys. So, yeah.
So what's your relationship with your partners?
So back to
So
I think the hottest Asian guy is.
Yes, I would say Simu Liu.
the cool thing is, I never met Hannah's family yet, but I fucking love her parents, and I chat with her dad like every day.
That's really cool.
Every day?
Almost every day. We DM like
Through text?
yeah, we fucking slide into each other's DMs all the time, and he teaches me about like football, which is soccer in the UK. He tells me about like that. He's been to the States before.
And you're genuinely interested in these things? You're not like...
I think it's fascinating because we're into the same shit. Like we like business, we like history, we like cultures, we like a lot of differences. And since he's been in the States, like he worked, he had his own business, like doing some kind of shit. I forgot what it was exactly, but he came to Texas.
But you talk to him every single day.
I didn't get into his business yet, but what I did get into was his experience in the States and the differences in culture and just what he witnessed out here. And he's really into cars and driving and shit like
You guys
that.
ever like talk girls and stuff?
Hell no, dude. But we do roast Hannah together,
That's good.
and that's
very
yeah,
cute.
In your group chat with her and her dad?
no, we just talk shit behind her back.
Oh, that's better.
Yeah.
That's effective.
That's way better. I like
That's
to do that
pretty
too.
cool. That's
And her mom's just sweet. Like she just always for different holidays or whatever, she'll hit me up. And I think like we'll have American holidays, like American Mother's Day is different from UK Mother's Day, or just different kind of stuff, right? I think she
How's it
hit me up
different?
for like Thanksgiving, like Happy Thanksgiving, or I was just like, that's so interesting. She's trying to like connect and be nice about my
your
culture.
own, yeah.
But then even I'm just not like, Thanksgiving is cool, but I don't know.
He's like, how about those internment camps, huh?
Does she hit you up and go like, "Congrats on Independence Day, you motherfucker"?
that'll be funny.
You scumbag.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's unique, I think.
And then I'm gonna meet them soon.
Ooh,
Yeah.
face to face, huh?
Yeah, and then cause it all happened because my mom was like, I'm gonna be in the UK. She says, I'm gonna be on a cruise and I wanna meet them. And I'm like, you ain't gonna fucking meet them before I do. And then she's like, why don't you come through? And I'm like, shit, maybe I will. And then
Why don't you come through?
She's like, why don't you pull up? Why don't you pull up?
she's like, pull up. She's like, I'm gonna be there.
Come through, little homie.
real.
Yeah. And so Hannah told her family, and they're like, yo, let's fucking do this shit. So like,
Also, let's fucking do this shit.
Yeah.
They sound really cool.
That's pretty cool
They're
though.
like, all right,
Yeah.
mom. And she
And
goes,
then
all right, I'm gonna fuck with you.
everyone's old as fuck, dude. Like, this might be the only time we all get to be
That's
together as a family and just be like, hey, what's up?
You should say
know?
that to them when we're there.
Yeah,
when you guys
you
are all there.
You should make sure it has impact.
You're like,
Yeah. You guys are all old as fuck. This might be the last time we see each other.
stepdad,
People love hearing that.
you're fucking, dude, you're like Tales of the Crypt Keeper right now. Like,
Death's door.
you're falling apart, bro.
Grim Reaper's behind you.
Mid-wrong goblet from Indiana Jones.
Restaurant's big enough to fit everyone over there.
I don't know, man. We might just be chilling
At a
at a
pub.
park bench.
Oh,
Pubs are like hallways in there.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
all tiny, huh?
Yeah, and then I don't know, like we just kind of gets to see her family members. She hasn't seen them in like a year or so, and then we're just gonna hang out, you know. We all got fucking dying ass family members. So I think this is gonna be a good time for everybody to get together.
Yeah.
Have you met her brother?
That'd be tight.
I didn't meet any of them.
Whoa.
None of them. Not even once. But they're so cool and they've accepted me so nicely, you know?
Yeah.
Sick.
Did Nina's Filipino family accept you pretty easily, Anthony?
The sisters were, they gave me a little bit of a harder time, for sure. I think she's also the baby, so you know what I mean? Just like,
like they try to big sister you a little.
yeah, big sister a little bit, you know? And then, you know, maybe it's because, I don't know, I was like a dancer who was online or anything like that too, just like out of a protective nature.
play my sister?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Just kind of a little bit more like chin up, like, you know, like.
What's your
who's this guy?
intentions?
But her mom is like one of my biggest fans and supporters. She subscribes to everything. She knows everything that I do.
So she sees
All of
these.
you guys' names. She knows all of your names.
That's tight.
She watches this show. She
Who's
subscribes.
your favorite of all of us?
Definitely not you. She doesn't know about your good content abilities yet, though.
Does she think I'm Mexican?
What did she say about
You're
it?
Filipino. She's probably watching right now. She subscribes to everything. Every single time I come over, she's already asking like, "How's this person doing teaching in this country? Oh, like, are you guys going to rehearsal? Because I know that this person's missing because of this." And you're like,
She never asked.
She knows the sketch, bro.
Like, what is this? Bart always says you're sex haver. What's the meaning there?
What is the meaning?
If she watches the show, she knows exactly what the fuck that means.
she knows that that's why I'm always kind of slightly discomfort, laughter, everything regarding those topics.
Understood.
Because you're a gentleman, dude.
Damn.
But no, she's really always been like a sweet, just supportive of everything that I do and stuff like that, and welcomed me right away. But maybe that's also why the sisters wanted to kind of like be a little bit more like,
Oh.
But I you know, now that it's obviously like the knots tied and everything like that, it's great. Like I feel very, you know, comfortable and close with a lot of them. From like an actual personality point of view, like she's got 3 older sisters that are half sisters from like a different dad, but her next oldest one up is actually only 2 years older than me, like my sister's age. So I feel like generationally, like there's relatability there and just things that we, you know, it's easy to find common ground. Her next oldest sister from there, maybe the middle sister of those 3, I maybe have like the least connection with, but like she also has like the cutest daughter that like I fucking love.
Sweet.
Her man too is like one of the nicest dudes like ever, and so we just fucking love that guy. So you know that connection's really cool. And then her oldest sister is like a Gemini who like is the only one in the family who likes to drink, just like me. So anytime we pull up to family parties, it's just me and her immediately to like the fucking bar. So like our ability to connect is like super, super cool. And I've stayed at her house in Maui. She lives in Maui and stuff like that. So
Damn. That's dope.
really comfortable. And then her dad, Nina's dad is the only his actual daughter, because he's the one that came. He's the second.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. So she's a treasure then.
So yeah, so the fact that like I'm actually, you know, the man that's taking care of her daughter now, me and him have a very like
Right.
specific bond as well. Like you know, that like the way he expresses his like love and care for me too is just like a whole other level that like I'm just super thankful for. So I feel really lucky with their family. I really love her family too.
Did he
Yeah.
accept you immediately, or was he like, at first I wanted
He's-
you to be Pinoy?
No, he's a real cool
Battle
guy.
me for my daughter's heart.
His name is Rocky. He used to be a DJ. He was in the World Series of Poker back in the day.
No shit.
Wow, that's fucking cool.
But he kind of got semi-scammed for it. It was a whole thing, and all, all this stuff too.
That sounds cool.
That guy's
His
cool.
name is Rocky.
He kind of had some like alcoholic spouts and stuff like that. And he's admitted this stuff in a fucking
Just podcast.
hilarious speech when he like gave a speech at me and Nina's like family dinner that when my family their family came together for the first time for dinner. But he was just a cool guy. Wears a leather jacket all the time. Sometimes posts fucking selfies on Facebook. Does like live like DJs, live streams his DJ stuff for people in the Philippines. Goes back to the Philippines where he used to spin every now and then and like does like private parties and stuff. So he's hip.
Sounds cool as hell.
Sounds very Filipino.
Does he have a DJ name?
It's just DJ Rocky.
I mean, if his name's already Rocky.
That's kind of cool.
Great DJ
Force
name.
it too much.
That's so cool.
I feel really lucky.
Cool, man. I love it. I don't think we ever heard too much about how your wife's family is with you.
And that's it. We're not going to talk about it. Well, Tiff's family they're really fucking cool.
But did they like you immediately?
Okay, it's so funny. It's so funny how all our stories go back to this. But the first time I met Tiff's mom was at the prom. It was like when I picked her up at the prom.
When you're
you were the king.
Sneaking it in,
Dude.
Of course.
The fucking crown on and the scepter.
Nick is a 1950s dad.
It was before we even left to the prom,
Fucking
right?
back to the
picking her up.
She's your date.
Picking up in a limo, you're knocking on the door, you got a fucking robe on.
We're all the whole prom party or whatever was like meeting at someone's house, and we took pictures and shit. And I met Tiff's mom there, and her dad. And her mom was like, "Hey, like if you do anything, I'm gonna fuck you up." Like,
She said that?
She's
gangster like that?
She was like, "I'm gonna hit you with this." Like she was like,
Wow,
just. And I was like, "Yeah, of course. I'm not gonna do nothing."
I
Like no
like
trip.
mom.
Did she look at out the window and go, Chino?
No, she knew I was a Chino.
Oh.
But besides that, like that was the only thing. Like that was the only time we've ever had, knock on wood, hopefully nothing else happens. But that was the only time where she had any type of not confrontation. It was more playful, but it was definitely like, she was serious. She has that look, and she kind of reminds me a lot of my mom. So I kind of already know how to like see her and deal with her. You know what I mean?
Oh.
But for the most part, she's been great. She's been always really nice to me. There's an ongoing joke that like Tiff has that whenever I'm around the house, her little sister and her mom are on their best behavior when I'm around the house. Like they're extra nice to me.
Today's video is brought to you by Sunday.
Do you need help with lawn improvement?
Yes.
Check it out. This thing is actually made for droughts, so it saves water. And this box right here covers 5,000 square feet. You know how big that is?
It's pretty
It's
awesome.
the size of a whole basketball court, and you could fertilize your whole yard, man.
And you know what's cool is less than the time it takes to watch your favorite TV show. You could get this whole thing done real quick. All you need is a hose. You attach this whoosh, on this side. You attach this whoosh, with the hose on that side, and you spray and make sure that your lawn is well fed with delicious fertilizer.
Yeah, and they only use ingredients that you care about, so none of that harsh stuff. You don't gotta worry about your pet turtles turning into Ninja Turtles. You got only the good stuff, and you just put it in, like Joe says. And look, you got weed control. I mean, these are the other products, but they got weed control, pest control, lawn repair. They're your whole one-stop shop for lawn care. Sunday is easy and affordable. Some lawn care services actually cost more than $1,500 a year. But Sunday's full season plans start at just $109.
And for a limited time, Sunday is offering our listeners 50% off your first box. So you can get started today for as little as $55 when you go to getsunday.com/offtherecord at checkout. That's 50% off your first box at getsunday.com/offtherecord.
They're not nice to anybody else.
Really?
But me.
Why?
I don't know, dude.
I would expect you to walk in and all of them are doing the Chinese eyes to you.
Chino, esto me caca, no me ves. No.
I feel like all Latinos, if you go into their house, they're going, "Hey, Chinese guy, what's up?"
What's that, Chinese guy? Nah, it's funny because they don't really, they don't do that stuff. I wish they would.
You're a nice guy, right?
Yeah, try to be. I try to make an effort.
Did you have her home on time?
Yeah, of course.
Wow.
You smashed that night?
Hey, bro, no, I didn't. I didn't.
He did it. Did you smash the night that you got married? The first time?
Yeah.
Exactly.
There's an ongoing joke also at the gym that
Boy.
like I'm on anniversaries, your boy always smashes, dude.
That's an ongoing joke.
My thing.
That's a
Yeah.
joke. That's awesome.
Guaranteed
That's not
night.
guaranteed, dude. On anniversaries, I'm 13 for 13, my boy. It's just another but net. You know what I mean? Just pull it from half.
26 points.
Yeah, like just. But yeah, her family's great. They're really fun. We love hanging out with them. Like,
You spend a lot of time with them? You guys like do stuff?
yeah, we spend a lot of time over there. You know, and because she's the one that's been taking care of all the puppies.
Oh, right.
She's the doula of all the dogs that we had. So you know. Other than that, I don't really have anything else interesting to say about that. I met Tiff's little sister when she was like 8 years old. So she's known me her whole fucking life, practically.
Yeah. She's what, 21 now?
22 now.
Holy shit, that's
so
crazy.
she's known me her whole life, and she's a sassy one, bro. So she like, if somebody is rude to her, like she's not afraid to speak her mind and tell people off.
She's a little Rosie Perez, huh?
Kinda, but she's very quiet. She's very to herself, but she's extra nice to me. She gets in fights with Tiff all the time, and I'm just kind of in the house like, all right, cool. I'm not gonna say nothing. But it's all good with them. So
You're cool with Tiff's dad?
yeah, I'm cool with them. Yeah, he's cool. He's just a quiet dude. Super quiet.
Like every traditional dad just watches TV.
Yeah, doesn't share his feelings.
Do you guys have any type of connection at all? Like, do you guys talk about anything or like?
Kinda, not really actually.
No.
Not really. I just say what up, shake his hand, you know, all that
You
stuff.
just sit there and watch TV with them?
Yeah, I watch soccer with him or some shit. But most of the time is spent with
Do
Tiff's
you
mom.
understand soccer?
Not really.
Because Joe's been learning about it.
Kinda, but not really.
Played it as a kid. I feel like everybody played it as a kid, and then you just forget.
I'm just not really into it, bro. Honestly, if I'm gonna keep it real, I'm just not really into it.
Yeah, it's hard.
But they love it though.
It's really fun during the World Cup though.
Oh, of course.
That was fun.
The tension, the idea of having an entire nation on like somebody's back for like a penalty kick, like that shit's
We watched
intense.
the last World Cup game, and that was a fun thing because everybody was like, we have no skin in the game. But to watch them win was like, oh shit, Argentina, right? They won.
Yeah.
You seeing Messi get that W? What about your family, Bart? What's up with your family?
It's good.
That's it.
You're
Dude,
weird, dude.
why am I weird? Why am I weird? I want to hear about your.
So Jill's
In-laws.
dad's dead? Is that?
Yeah, wow. Thanks a lot, Nick. Here we
Great.
go. Here we
Yeah,
go.
but
You want to ask him about his dad now,
yeah,
asshole?
we got a great relationship. You know, really.
Fucking Nick, man, way to make it fucking down, dude.
It's a really great relationship.
Might as well ask
See?
about Joe's dad while we're at it.
I know.
Nick's like, hey, let's trade dad stories. It's like, here we go.
No, but Jill's dad's like that too. Where he's kind of like this like tough macho Hispanic guy. So and for me, like I always like I like to break all rules. So the first time I ever met him, Jill said like the whole family kind of tripped out because
Didn't you kiss him?
yeah, because he has like this, you know, like the what are they like handlebar mustache. He's kind of like he has like slick back hair, and he looks like a mafia boss, like all white hair, slick back, and he just has like this like demeanor to him.
Off your boss.
He's like this like demeanor, and the first time I'm like, hey Pop, and I just kissed him on his cheek, and you just see him freeze like.
My son's a maricon.
And I think, but from that point on, I think it set the tone where like
This fool's
this guy's
retarded.
weird, he'll do whatever, it doesn't really matter.
Chinos are weird.
You know what's funny? What? So I think the Asian dude, like weird dynamic, lasted less than a week. Because I think once they got over that, I'm more fitness dude than I am Asian dude.
What?
We all agree.
Like don't be like,
Yeah.
like hey Bart, you like the cousins or whatever, like, hey Bart, you wanna fucking grab a beer? Like, you can't have a beer, man, it's on a fucking diet, It's always like you're like, hey, get him a salad, fool. Like, it's like,
They have your back though.
yeah, so now it's like the dynamic is always it's not even like Asian, it's just fitness.
That's cool.
That is good.
Always fitness.
You should just add on top, like, hey man, he's on a diet, but he eat dog though.
The first day that I brought over Korean barbecue to make for them. After they were all eating, I was like, I just want to let everyone know this was dog, your first time eating dog. What, for real? And then Jill's like, no, he's fucking around.
fitness guy's a comedian now.
That's a good joke. If you're an Asian guy going to a non-Asian family and bringing some food,
I was like, this dog pretty.
You should try it, Nick.
with the dog joke, dude.
Yeah, it's chocolate lab.
I've tried that. I've definitely tried that. It's funny because all the stories that you tell, I'm like, oh yeah, that happens in my dynamic as well too.
That they think you're the fitness guy?
You just don't tell funny stories well.
Oh yeah. Once again, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a good story. That's how you tell content. That's how you tell stories.
You're not the Chinese guy. You're the fitness guy.
Kinda. Well, not really, but yeah.
And Gio's older brother thought I didn't like him in the beginning. Because you know, like, for camera, we're on. So he thought, like, oh, cool, like, Bart on JK Party's fucking crazy.
Right.
You know, but then at, like, normal gatherings, I'm, like, just,
You
like,
chill, yeah.
like, hey,
That's so true.
like this. And then so, like, in the beginning, like, Gio's brother would be like, yo, does he not like me? Because, like, he's going fucking crazy on the show. He goes, no, that's literally how he is. He's just like this boring like robot until it's like time to do whatever.
Yeah. Boring robot. This robot's
So
boring.
accurate.
And then my relationship with Gio's mom's really good because I feel like growing up, you know, you watch TV and you kind of have like this imagination of what the all-American household is like. And my best friend across the street was like that. Like their parents are together, they eat hot dogs, the dad plays catch, they play sports, and then I'm at home doing fucking math and meditating. Like, but so I like my household was never what I thought it was supposed to be. And then so going to Gio's mom's house where she's like, oh, you want pancakes?
It's normal.
Like it's like just it's like I have a really tight relationship with her because I'm like, oh, this is the kind of mother and household dynamic I always wanted as a kid.
You come over and she's like, want to meditate?
Yeah, exactly.
You're like, fuck!
Here's stained glass window bread.
And what's cool is the little nephews and nieces will tell me all the little stories that they have with like their teachers and stuff because they all know about like JK. And then so like they'll be like, oh yeah, my teacher told me like they watch JKNews. And I was like, oh shit, oh, that's fucking cool. And then or they'll be like, what did she tell me? Oh yeah, one of the nieces when she was 8, they were doing like a national what is it called? Like ethnicity pride day. And then she goes, I'm Chinese. And then the dad's like, you're not Chinese, but my uncle's Chinese. I'm like, yeah, but you're not Chinese.
Fucking
And it's funny because she's Hispanic in like an all Mexican school, like in Montebello. East LA.
Funny.
That's tight,
And
dude.
she's like, I'm Chinese.
She's representing her culture?
That's great.
It's like Taika?
Yeah, that's so funny.
That's good.
How about you, Steve?
Oh, dude, I've gotten on with Nikki's dad like from the jump. Like I think just being respectful, shaking his hand, looking him in the eye, and like, you know, hanging out with him and stuff was big. Obviously, I like sports, so that was really easy. We both like football. He likes baseball. I think baseball kind of whack, but I can watch anything though. I can watch any sports really, and so yeah, he's a Dodgers fan. I kind of adopted the Dodgers when I moved to LA, so it's kind of easy. And then yeah, Nikki said I was the only guy she ever brought home that he actually liked and would talk to, but I think it's just because I gave him that respect.
Yeah.
The first night I met him, he did that thing of like the dad thing of like, you know, hey, like that's my daughter, like be cool and stuff, and I was just like, yeah, dude, like I'll be super chill. Like, and I think he kind of just immediately saw that, like the way I treat her and like, you know, just open the doors for her and all stuff like that. He just saw me do all what I do, and then
Steve being Steve.
yeah, it's like it's just being respectful, right? Just doing the base level respect things, which like apparently is so fucking difficult for some people. And then you know, meeting her family was easy too, because like she has the Filipino side, and then she has the white side. And then, like, you know, I'm, like, German and fucking Irish and shit. And so, meeting both sides, everyone was, like, just raised in America, except for her grandma, like, who's, like, from the Philippines. So, she's, like, everyone's just super nice and chill. And then when we were doing, like, a barbecue, like, to first, like, I was meeting all of them, and they were meeting me. I brought, like, this dope-ass barbecue spot, and I was like, you know, because I'm, like, German, I was like, that's Jewish kids that you're eating right now, and then they were like...
Shit, you guys are very alike in different ways, huh?
Yeah, and then I was like, psych, like, it's not
Jewish
not
kids.
actually Jewish babies.
But like, did the white side of her family like laugh extra hard?
Yeah, they were like, oh, that's so good. Like, they're like, you got him.
Classic, man. I think for Smack's family, it's super the first time I've ever dealt with this, but like her mom and dad are very like hands off. Like they're not really. It's almost like when I met them, it was like meeting just cooler older people that she knows. Not really like parents.
Are they like those modern parents that are just like, we're gonna provide, but then you be your own person?
I mean, cause Smack's kind of done her own thing from like a very young age. So like
They're over there.
They're in Australia.
Oh,
so
geez.
when they come here or if I'm over there and I'm interacting with them, it's just like chilling with cool people. Like her mom is very young seeming, and I could talk to her about like she used to have like Australian muscle cars growing up, and she's just like a cool person, and she doesn't seem old. So literally hanging with her like is kind of interesting because sometimes it makes Smack look less chill because her mom's so chill.
Wow.
And I'm like, dude, Smack, relax. Like, your mom's cool. And she's like, no. Like, but her mom's so, like, just, like, laid back that it doesn't feel, like, parental at all. It's very weird. Very different from, like, how we would be used to parents being. Yeah.
Did you have any uncomfortable moments with them ever?
No, not at all. Like, they're just so, like, easygoing. Her dad is very, like, he's kind of more on the emotional side. He's very, like, soft and, like, very nice. And he seems more British-ish. But he's very cool. Like, he's a handyman kind of guy. He's like built their house that they lived in.
Oh, wow.
Like
That's
one of those
tough.
guys.
Sick.
But he's not like overly masculine to a degree where he's like trying to intimidate you at all. Like he's just super
Go
friendly.
fart in front of her mom. Like how chill is she?
I think if it flipped out, she would probably just laugh.
She'll be like, oh, that's pretty cool.
That's nice.
She comments sometimes on like some of the JK reels. Like so I know that she's seeing some stuff. But she's cool. She has her own like she'll make little TikToks sometimes herself. Like just to be chill, yeah. It's super, I'm not used to that at all, like in how we grew up. Like every parent seems like a parent. They just seem super laid back.
Old and boring and stressed with full of rules.
Yeah, I'm more used to that.
Yeah.
But they're like, her dad is very active. Like he'll do like motorcycle trips across the US, like with his friends and stuff. Like they don't do things that like our parents would really do.